Hey Rampants, we have some exciting news this week. Our organization, ITS, or International Thespian Society, has announced that they have qualifiers moving on to the national level of the competition. We spoke with the troop director, the president, as well as a national qualifier to hear what they have to say about this exciting opportunity. What is ITS?
ITS is the International Thespian Society. It's an honor society that honors the work of thespians, those who work on stage and backstage during a production in a school setting. Nationals or International Thespian Festival is in Indiana at Indiana University in Bloomington on June 22nd through the 29th. It's just an entire week of theater. So everything backstage, on stage, scholarship interviews, anything and everything you can think of. My role is basically to facilitate rehearsals and to make students aware of the activities that we're supposed to be doing as a troupe. I think we need to go in it headstrong and just know that just because we got a superior at states does not mean that we are superior at international. It's a bigger stage, and I don't want us to get comfortable. I just want us to go in and do our best. One of my personal goals as being a troupe director, I'd really love to see our students take a one-act piece next year, and then potentially, eventually, I'd like to bring a full musical or play to the international stage. We just have to go in with a positive mindset and recognize our strengths and really work towards those. I think the biggest part of it for me personally as a director, after having been to the international stage, is seeing how many solo performances there are and knowing that while we do have some very, very strong soloists, we really work well as a troupe and as a group. And so I'd like to see us bring more group pieces in order to make it. Wear comfortable shoes, wear comfortable clothes, be prepared to walk, and plan ahead because the shuttle always tends to leave us before we are able to get out to the station, and just take everything in. I want students to literally use every part of their day to just soak all the information in that they're getting. Go Troop 894.
Woo!
I am the ITS president, and I have been the president for 2 years. I was put in kind of the position at the end of my sophomore year.
How was the competition?
It was actually really fun. I wasn't expecting to have as much fun as I did. I got to try a lot of different stuff that I'm used to and stuff that I am not. So it's really a nice way to get out of my comfort zone.
Do you plan on going to nationals in Indiana?
I do. I'm doing my best to fundraise the money so that we can start getting that together and then figure out transportation.
Has it been hard being the president?
It's been, I wouldn't say hard. It's been I would say more like challenging. Like I'm having to realize that there are a lot more responsibilities that I'm responsible for, and it's no one else's responsibility to tell me to do them. So I have to be very aware and know when it's time to step into my place as a president. The most challenging thing is really making sure all information is where it needs to be. That means everyone having their health forms, having all copies of the health form, making sure everyone stays in good places, having to lead the entire group if Miss G is doing something for directors sort of thing, troop directors, just knowing when you have to step into that authority role and making sure that you have the respect of your troop. I think I wish I knew how intimidating it was to see other competitors. It makes you really nervous, so then you start doubting your own self, and you could accidentally self-sabotage, and that's the worst thing you could do. Compete, especially, I feel like ITS is such a good entry-level competition for anyone to do, is because it's you against yourself. It's how hard you worked, how hard you put yourself into it to perform and present, and you're not being scored against other people. So it's a solely you competition. It gets you used to what it's gonna be like when you eventually pursue theater in any other form.
What piece did you perform?
I performed Poor Unfortunate Souls, composed by Alan Menken.
How long have you been in ITS?
5 months, 6 months?
Gotcha. So it's your first year?
Yes. I'm
What
really just excited to have fun and learn from different types of people, because you learn from watching people who are better than you. So
How are you going to prepare to improve for the next level?
really just practice a lot, and a lot of times with ITS judges, they will say different things, so really being prepared for that and to take criticism from different places.
What are your thoughts on the competition?
It is definitely very helpful, and it helps you elevate your skills because you get to see so many types of different art and different types of voices and performances. It really helps you elevate yourself, and you take kind of things that other people do into consideration and you put it into your own performance. So I think it's really helpful, especially if you want to do theater beyond high school.
Would you recommend ITS to students that would like to join?
100%. Like, even if you don't you're not really a theater person or you don't really like performing, there are so many different avenues that you can go into to, marketing, tech, costume design, literally anything. So if you're a creative mind, I would recommend ITS.
Thanks for tuning in, and we hope to see you next week.